All right, let's talk about gun control. If you look at a history of countries that called for gun control, you're going to find Hitler did it with the Nazis. You're going to find Mao Zedong did it. You're going to find Stalin did it, the most violent regimes on the history of the world. So why do you want to do that?
You've just said the wrong thing to the wrong person. And New Zealand. You've just said the wrong thing to the wrong person. Let's back it up to the Hitler's Nazis comment. No justification for comparing the two.
Well, wait a second.
Insulting, disrespectful.
No. Let's be fair.
Okay, let's be fair. What do you think about the JQ?
Let's be fair here.
What do you
Hold on a
think
second.
What do you think about the JQ?
No, let's go back to the subject. Okay. Trump gets called Hitler every day. I bet you've compared Trump to Hitler.
No.
Okay, fair enough. You shouldn't. But I'm making a historical comparison. Hitler took the guns from the Jews so that he could turn them into death camps. That's a fact. That's a fact. So I'm saying if there is any comparison to Hitler, it's people that want to take the guns.
What do you think of the JQ?
All right, now you want to go off on a different subject. Why don't I just do with the border and say no?
I will answer your questions. Quid pro quo.
All right, so let's just go tit for tat here. You didn't even answer my original question about the border, and now you want to change the subject from gun control.
I do. You're interviewing me. I want to change the subject.
So whenever I bring up a subject and defeat you on that subject, you just divert to another one.
On anything. You wanted to make a comparison to Hitler and Nazi Germany. I'm asking you what you think about the JQ.
And I made a fair comparison.
No.
All
I'm
right.
asking you.
You tell me what the JQ is.
No. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't try and
I have no idea. What's the JQ?
Don't try and weasel away.
All right, so you can't answer any question.
Alex Jones was waited on by one of my friends last night, and he tipped $5 on a $250 check.
You just made that up. You literally did.
You want to see? You want to see the text messages?
Hey, I got a message from Alex
It's
Jones.
from.
Hey, Alex Jones, I saw a video of you being a tough ass up there, yelling at people running down the street. Try that shit with me. I'm in North Austin, man.
Are you gonna assault him and throw a coffee thing on him?
I'm not gonna fucking run.
All right. Well, I don't think you're gonna try to fight him either.
Well, I just know this. He has a history of bullying people he knows he can, and why don't he come bully me?
All right. Now you're like trying to instigate Alex Jones, so that's just strange.
Okay,
He's a horrible
instigator.
human being.
You're the one with
Why?
What do you mean why?
What has he done that's so bad?
He lies.
What does he lie about?
Everything on his television, on his fucking stupid radio show is a lie.
Name like just a couple lies. Name a couple.
I don't listen to the dumbass. Why
Oh,
would
so
I-
you're speaking about what you don't know about then?
I watch him.
So you're ignorant.
I'm not ignorant at all.
Do you listen to Alex Jones? What does Alex Jones lie about?
Gun control.
What does he say about gun control?
immigration. What do you mean?
You just said you don't even listen to him, and then ask you a
don't
question.
listen to him.
So you're ignorant.
I'm not ignorant.
So you don't listen. So you don't listen to Alex Jones, and so you claim you know what he says, even though you don't.
Are you interviewing me or am I interviewing you?
I'm exposing you as being ignorant.
What am I ignorant about? Let me know. Please.
What does Alex Jones lie about?
Almost every single thing that he says.
And what does he say?
He said Sandy Hook never happened.
No, he didn't. What does Alex Jones say? You say you never listen to the Alex Jones show, yet somehow you know what he says.
Comments about Sandy
I
Hook.
see him on every news station all the time. They run his lies all the time.
Oh, okay. So name some.
You name some. Name some lies. Name
You're
some
ignorant.
Lies about,
You're ignorant. Here, I'll give you one more chance. Tell me why you're out here marching. Or tell me why InfoWars is bad. Go ahead.
Well, I'll talk to the real news. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can't answer the question.
Marching for common sense, gun safety. That's
What's
we're marching
that? Tell me what that is.
Getting a lot of these weapons of war off the streets.
What weapons exactly?
Any kind of weapon that you can fire multiple shots in seconds.
So a shotgun, a pistol.
Anything you can.
So
shoot.
you're for just total gun control.
No, I'm not. That's not what I said. You know that's not what I
Well,
said.
anything that can fire multiple rounds in seconds, I mean, that's pretty much any firearm.
Okay.
This is not going to be productive, but thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, we can't have a conversation. That's what this country needs is a conversation, ma'am. So now I've got multiple people following me. Oh, are you tell me you're with the Young Turks. Are you really?
No, I'm not, but I hope to be one day
Oh, really? Why?
because they're a credible news source.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you how old you are?
I'm 19.
I think that you're going to change your mind about politics.
Good old Alex.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Do you want to end up like that? What did I say that's not true?
You're an idiot.
What did I say that's not true?
So you cannot argue with stupidity. That's what.
So I can't argue with you? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't argue with you.
I have nothing to say to an idiot.
Right, so I just stated fact after fact after fact, and then you can't refute it.
We have too many deaths because of guns in America. Is that a fact?
Yes. What about pharmaceutical drugs? What about cars? What about knives? What about baseball bats?
Not as much as in other countries.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
So guns are actually a minor issue. Do you realize that most gun deaths are from suicide?
Shout to me.
Most gun deaths are from suicide.
Yeah, but also in this country more deaths than any other civilized country.
Okay, so Mexico's not civilized?
We're not ranking that high.
Mexico not civilized?
Oh, well, better than here. But we got cartel problems.
Yeah, well, Mexico has strict gun laws.
Cartel problems are here because we have idiots in America that want their drugs.
Right. So hold on. A second. So Mexico has strict gun laws, and it's an uncivilized country with gun violence, and you want that here?
Uncivilized. You made that.
Okay. Well, you can rewatch the video. You know you said it.
I didn't say that.
So how come countries like Mexico with strict gun laws have cartels running it?
There's so many other countries that restrict gun laws, and they have a lot less deaths.
Look at Brazil. Brazil's thinking about moving to the Second Amendment now because they have so many violent crimes.
Well, I wonder why that is then. Huh?
Because the Second Amendment's the answer.
With the corrupt government.
They're doing Operation Car Wash, Lava Jato right now.
The corrupt government, you get that, you're right.
And now they're cleaning it up. They have a straight government. Now they're bringing the Second Amendment in.
They don't have a straight government. They don't have a straight government.
Who's the leader of Brazil?
The leader of Brazil, he's under indictment because he's corrupt.
The ex-president.
Yeah, there's under indictment too.
All right.
So it's a corrupt government.
All right, so countries with gun control have more violent crime, yet you want gun control.
Yes, I want gun control.
All right, so you want more violent crime. Thank you for that logic.
You're the ones being sued by that lady who...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
This lady that videotaped, the people running over the lady in Charlottesville. She got it on camera, allegedly. And Alex Jones has been saying that she's part of the deep state and made it all up and so on.
Yeah, that's all fake news.
Well, she's brought suit, though, right?
No.
She's saying she's going to bring suit, right?
All frivolous lawsuits that have been threatened have been thrown out.
Well,
an American woman is fatally shot by her partner every 16 hours. Hey, see you guys. Can you cite that statistic? Where did you get that statistic?
I'm not talking to you.
Well, you just put the sign up, so why don't you cite your statistic?
I'm not talking to you.
Okay. No surprise. How do you sleep at night? Usually I take Knockout from InfoWarsStore.com.
Okay.
No, actually, I'll be honest. It's tough to sleep at night when you have thousands of people out here falling for Nazi propaganda. It's actually tough. These are my fellow Americans. No, listen, do you think that the Jews were allowed to have guns when the Nazis came and turned them into the camps?
Nazi propaganda.
Do you think the African-American slaves, in the United States were allowed to have guns? Slaves aren't allowed to have firearms. What happened to Massachusetts?
Okay, they have the fewest number of gun deaths per 100,000 people in the entire United States and did nothing to eradicate the Second Amendment. Why don't you study it up?
Okay, so what does that have to do with anything?
That you're always saying we just want to do away with Second Amendment, and that's not true.
All right, so what are these people out here marching for?
For common sense.
What's common sense? What's common sense?
Well, if you think that it's okay
you don't sell
to
an
mentally
assault
ill
rifle.
people,
I agree.
Mentally
you
ill
don't
people.
sell on the no-fly list.
But that was the FBI's fault. Why aren't we protesting the FBI?
You don't sell violent criminals weapons.
You know that the FBI let Cruz pass a background check.
United States.
Well,
You
they
don't
have-
The FBI had dozens of warnings and they let him go.
We have our opinion.
Well, that's a fact, sir.
It's not working.
That's a fact.
The NRA
mentally
manipulates
ill
facts and manipulates politicians.
What did I just manipulate?
The fact that you are disagreeing with someone, if you honestly believe
that doesn't even make sense. That's not even an argument.
Interrupting me
because you're missing the point.
You don't
I asked you what happened to the Florida shooting.
I'm saying that if you are for selling an assault rifle to a mentally ill person,
I'm not.
Irrational.
And I'm not.
Well,
and Nicholas Cruz, no.
For NRA, you are.
Wrong.
Our politicians in Texas are. Ask
Wrong.
Cruz, would he sell?
It's a bunch of hearsay, sir.
It's not. It is
this
not.
guy's a YouTuber. He's known for getting people riled up. It's his job.
Okay.
Yeah, go interview some other people.
Yeah,
Don't engage. Don't even engage. Stop.
Yeah. So the FBI fails the students, and they let Nicholas Cruz go. Local police officers were warned about Cruz. They let him go. Cruz passed a background check that the FBI should have had him fail. And then the Coward County police don't even go in while the shooting is going on, and everyone out here likes to blame guns because that's a Democrat agenda, straight out of the Nazi playbook. And now this woman is literally putting her ass into me. This is their favorite thing to do, is to grind their asses onto me.
Lost anyone to gun violence before?
Have I ever lost anyone to gun violence? I don't believe so, no.
So how can you tell people how to feel about when they want change?
So just because someone has lost someone to gun violence, they are now in charge of everyone?
Don't give them the time. Don't give them the
That's not, that just doesn't make logical sense. Patrick Henry once said, give me liberty or give me death. We chose liberty in 1776. These people are now choosing death in 2018, folks. Really sad. Really sad. What happened in the Maryland school shooting? A good guy with a gun stopped it from happening. How many people died in the Maryland shooting? 0, because a good guy with a gun was on the scene. How many people died in Florida? 17, because the good guy with the gun on the scene refused to enter the building. And the FBI failed the background check dozens of times. But you all fall for the leftist Democrat propaganda, and you come out here and march against your own right that keeps you free. And then you laugh and you think it's a joke, and this guy tells you not to communicate with me because my ideas are powerful. That's the real power. Ideas that change the world. You guys can march for 2 years. You guys can march for 10 years against Trump, march for 10 years against guns. You'll never get anything accomplished because you can't control an inanimate object. You're nothing but the loud minority. That's all you are, is the loud minority.